Harry Jenkins.
Nathan Jones.
And you played in?
Allstar.
You want to tell us a little bit of the origin of that?
Allstar came from the let's see, what bands were they? Huey from Shedding Blues, So What? Some of the old hardcore bands from from Wilkes-Barre back in the day. He was also in Magnus, and then we all being friends decided to start Allstar in the late 90s, like 90, I'm not sure, 97 maybe, 98, somewhere in there. And we always played kind of apart from one another. We would just, people would come in from wherever they were living. Huey was living in London at the time, and then had moved to Washington State. So we would kind of just get together, do a little bit, play some shows, and then, be on our way. And I think we played our last show in like 2001 or 2002, something like that.
All right. What drew you to the Pennsylvania hardcore scene?
What's that?
What drew you to the hardcore scene?
Just a desire not to be kind of the same as everybody else, growing up and meeting some people, like the guy like Tommy Winder from Option and some of those guys from that were from across the river in Pittston, that I got to know a little bit, and then just hearing about these shows and checking them out.
I was a metalhead. And you know what? Metal Monday on WCLH, and then actually it was like 4th of July weekend, I think it was 89. They had, don't laugh. Show my age. No, they had Hardcore Sundays on, and like Metal Monday would always do like some crossover stuff like DRI and Crumbsuckers, but I remember vividly them. I was a big Metallica fan, and I don't remember who the DJ was, but he went on a spiel about how you want to hear a real American band, the hell with Injustice for All, and then he played Liberty and Justice for All, not from Live at CBGB's, and that blew me away. So the next day, Monday, I went actually to what the hell was the record store on Lackawanna Avenue? Electric Mineshaft. And I picked up Live at CBGB's and Underdogs at Vanishing Point, and that was it. This area, I think, Mike Feta might have been like the first one to book shows. Gobin and Ferrante would probably know better.
Okay.
Because I didn't go to my first local show till like 92. But I think there was local shows in like 91.
Yeah,
who were the early bands for the area?
Oh, geez, what the hell was American? What the hell was Side Over before Side Over? I mean, for me, it was like Side Over, Plank. American Youth. Thank you. It would have came to me. I knew it. Fat Chance. Who else? Catfish Bullhead. Yeah.
What was Ian and Brett? What the hell was their band?
I don't remember.
Man, we're all getting old. I can't remember anything. One Shot Deal.
Oh yeah, Jesus Wore Birkenstocks.
Yeah. Flocks and Moby Bread and all that. Yeah.
CC's. That was the biggie. Forever. Mm-hmm. After that was.
Well, concurrently, Jim Callahan stuff like The Factory and Manus Green, and then Metropolis opened right after that.
And then AFA Art Gallery had a handful of shows in Scranton.
Proof Rocks
in Scranton had shows. I remember the Bouncing Souls and Sticks and Stones played there.
Yeah.
I still have the flyer for that.
Yeah.
What else? Midtown Arcade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With the fitness center, Northeast Fitness Center.
Yeah, and then there was that place behind Jamesway, underneath Jamesway in Taylor.
Q's and Quarters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
We were just there.
The old staircase.
Yeah, the old staircase. Old
staircase.
Yeah. The first staircase before they changed everything.
That was actually where I saw my first local show. Was New School, Murphy's Law, Side Over, Jesus Wore Birkenstocks.
I don't know how the hell you remember that. I don't remember what my first show was.
Yeah. I love this area for a scene just because New York kids only went to shows in New York. Philly kids only went to shows in Philly. They might have gone across the river into Trenton to City Gardens, but everybody from around here, we're like a geographic anomaly. We're 2 hours from everywhere. Mm-hmm. So everybody would go up to Syracuse to the Lost Horizon. We'd go out to shows in Jersey. I've been to so many shows at City Gardens. Philly shows like down at the Revival, Stalag 13, 4040, the Rotundo, all those older like JC Dobbs. Fuck man, there's just so many. Reading, Unisound, we're all friends. We're all friends at Unisound. Scarlett O'Hara's
down at Bethlehem.
Airport Music Hall.
Yeah, what was the other one in Allentown? The Sterling did shows, but what?
Airport Music Hall was in Allentown.
Okay. Yeah.
Any particular?
Stroudsburg, Spanky's, and
Spanky's,
Stroudsburg, and then Bismo's later on.
Bismo's, yeah.
Because I did Bismo's later
That
on.
place was like the Peach Pit. I know 2-0.
Man, that was mine kid. The fucking Peach Pit.
My life? PA band? I mean,
I know what I'm gonna say, and it's gonna sound.
hardcore.
It's gonna sound corny and cheesy as hell.
Go ahead.
And I hate to even give that son of a bitch a bigger head, but
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Option really did a lot for our scene. Option really, Steve and the guys in Option did, and Jamie and Burial Ground. Those two bands for me were really like the hardcore. They were our area. Other bands like other Pennsylvania bands, Weston was another big band that I really think had a huge impact on our area, and shaping our scene and shaping.
There was a lot of crossover
what
between
kind of
like
music,
the punk stuff
right? What
and
kind of
the
music?
hardcore stuff.
Yeah, because back in the day, like you didn't go to a show that was you didn't go to a metal show or a hardcore show. You went to a band where you would see Burial Ground play with like Copper, you know what I mean? Or in a friggin'
And Fabulous Disaster.
Right, like yeah, Strawberry Jam would headline, like it was
Fucking
just ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Word up. Anything you guys want to add? Say, comment about the scene in any way?
This scene, growing up here and growing up in this scene, I'm so happy to have grown up in this scene because I've got so many good friends that I've had for so many years. Like, you got your people that you know in high school, your people you grew up with, but I think the bonds that you made, especially in a scene like this that was small enough to get to know everybody, it's just unreal. And you really created friendships that last forever.
I mean, that whole phrase "hardcore family" always gets thrown around, but it really is a family. And like, everybody's growing up now, married, kids, so we don't see each other. But it's, whenever I see these guys, it's still like, bang. It's like we didn't miss a beat.